Welcome back, friends. This is a shot of Bayfield, Wisconsin. Kind of hard to see.
Kind of hard to make it out.
It's a beautiful area, a different kind of beauty today. But I mean, that just shows how big this storm is right now.
And we know that people in Wisconsin are getting walloped.
Yes. Absolutely. So this is just a huge storm. Somebody else who got hit pretty seriously was the Maple Grove area, and that's where John Lauritsen is reporting from this morning.
Good morning, everyone. John Lauritsen here in Maple Grove. The snow continues to fall, as you can see. Quite a few inches came down last night. In fact, I got the obligatory tape measure out. Of course, this is completely unscientific, but this little patio table had no snow on it 24 hours ago. And now when you look at it, see if I can get in nice and close, we are looking at, as it goes down, about 6 inches of snow, 5.5 or so. Of course, that's not scientific at all. Meteorologists know a lot more than I do. But here in Maple Grove, street's pretty quiet. It's always kind of a cool, kind of almost eerie feeling when you wake up in the morning after a big snowfall like this, and nothing's been plowed yet, nothing's been shoveled yet, and it's completely quiet. I always find that kind of interesting. So continuing to monitor things here in Maple Grove, where the snow, as you can see, is just piled up all around my back deck. Nice day to sit on the patio, right, and have a drink or something cool to sip on, but probably not going to happen today. So anyway, that's an update here in Maple Grove. Again, as snowfall continues to accumulate, and we kind of continue to monitor what's going on with this storm. So this is, again, just a little bit of a quick update in Maple Grove, as snow has piled up quite a bit, as you can see, over the last several hours.
Well, let's head south of the metro from Minneapolis on south to Owatonna, where Conor Wight and Nick Bogie have been live. You've been helping people pull out cars. What have you got for us now?
Call of Duty.
Yes.
You and Nick.
Absolutely, guys. We're trying to help where we can, the way that all of our crews have, with some of the information that we've been giving out throughout the morning. The snow continuing to come down in some degree, but it looks like the most of what's in the air at the moment is being whipped up by the wind. That's actually why I have this here. This is acting more as a wind shield. You might hear me a little clearer now. I'm pulling a Frankie McLister. I've got the sled, I've got the equipment. He had the skis out if you were watching him early this morning, but I don't know if he actually took the chance to go down a hill on TV just yet. Forgive me if I missed that. And you're not going to see me down on this anytime soon, because where I'm standing, this huge hill, the result of plows pushing it up off this parking lot. We're at the Armory for the National Guard here in Owatonna. This is compact. It is very icy. I don't think it would make for a very good sledding hill, but there certainly will be a lot throughout southern Minnesota. We've heard from Steele County that they've had at least 10 stalled cars reports to have to contend with. And a little bit of a fun fact from Steele County, the amount that their plows are responsible for in terms of the total accumulation of miles is the equivalent of driving from Owatonna to Chicago.
A good bit of trivia there.
Yes.
Wow.
Are you sure you don't want to just take a little whoop down the hill?
Oof, you know what? It's been a while since I've checked our workers' comp policy. If I knew exactly what was going on there, I'd give it a go. We'll see a little later in the morning.
Okay, we'll find out in the break. Okay.
Our Frankie McLister has been live all morning long in Minneapolis. Frankie, how's it going out there? Or are you still in Minneapolis? I know you've been on the move.
We have been on the move. Jeff, that was so wholesome. Let's flip the camera right here, because we are actually in Shakopee and Esme, Susan Elizabeth, everyone back there. This is the worst area we've seen, personally, me and photojournalist Chris Cruz, in the metro thus far. We actually just passed 4 vehicles on the side of the road before hopping on here. We're on 169. We just passed Route 13, I'd say, and kind of like Canterbury Park and such. But folks, this is like really tough, because the conditions of everything is just changing rapidly, nonstop. We were up in Plymouth earlier, where the roads, I would say, appeared to be drivable of some sort, even though driving is not advised to the slightest right now. But I want to remind you that you never know why someone might need to get out and about. Before we were in Plymouth, we were in Theodore Wirth Regional Park, and that Also a very popular area, especially for those that want to partake in our beautiful parks and everything we have to offer nature-wise here. If you are going to participate in that, think twice before leaving your house and how you're gonna get there, because you just don't want to mess with this. Something that photojournalist Chris Cruz and I have dealt with is the Next Weather Tracker itself, and he's driving very slowly and to best as possible, but sometimes we forget these vehicles that we have, including the Next Weather Tracker, aren't enough. You know what I mean? We saw Subarus on the road. I said earlier, I know a lot of you out there have and love your Subarus, but no matter what, no matter if you've got four-wheel drive on that Chevy Silverado or whatnot, it just doesn't necessarily always do the job. So right here, we're live in Shakopee, heading up towards Minneapolis, and just stay safe. Guys, I'll send it back to you.
Yes, you too, Frankie.
Well, that confirms what we saw earlier from Maria Lizignoli, who was showing us 169. Shakopee really hard
got
hit. Roads look just terrible there.